Hello everybody, I'm Soraya and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, it's going to be a slightly different video from the ones I've done so far. It's going to be sort of a chit chat kind of video and I hope you like it. The kids are home, so anything can happen. You might hear them shouting or crying, so just beware that anything can happen. Just be prepared for surprises. That's all I can say. So yeah, and since they here, I've also changed locations. As you can see, we have finally managed to add a new bed, so I can now wait for Kaylani to start sleeping through the night and leave the boob, because at the minute we kind of in transition for her to sleep through the night and drop the boob. So yeah, I really hope she start adapting to the new routine very soon, because honestly I haven't had a proper night of sleep in God knows how long, almost 3 years now, and I will do with a good night of sleep, even though they say that you won't sleep until they're 18. But just a little bit, I can just hope to just have a full night of sleep while they still small toddlers. So fingers crossed, wish me luck that everything's gonna be okay. So guys, on today's video, be careful guys! Yeah, like I said, expect the unexpected. It's happening right now. So guys, for today's video, I will be answering a question that I get asked almost every day. Ever since I did the bedroom tour, the toddler's bedroom tour, and say hello. She's been eating biscuits. Say hi. So for today's video, it's going to be a slightly different video from the ones I've done so far. Basically, we're just going to chit chat a little bit and answering a question that I get asked quite a lot. So yeah, let's get right into the video. So guys, who's got the flu? I mean, the virus, it's everywhere, and it's in my house. It's no exception. Everyone has the flu. I mean, everyone is sick here in my house, except for me. I am the only one standing. But I know that I've noticed I've been having some fever here and there, but nothing to worry about. But I know it's just a matter of time for me to catch this bloody flu. I know for a fact, because it's coming from everywhere, from every direction and angles, and I know it's just a matter of time. So the kids are sick. Kyle didn't even go to nursery this week because he stayed at home with mommy and little sister. So yeah, you can imagine how this week has been for me. It's been very hands-on and taking care of him. Poor child. He's like been having so much fever. Kaylan is same, and yeah, and fingers crossed I won't be affected, because in a serious note, I cannot afford to get sick. Reason why, who's going to look after the kids? I mean, I have no family in this country. I have no support system that I can rely on. So I really cannot afford for me to even think about being sick. So yeah, fingers crossed and pray to God. God will send a barrier for me to just, dodge all those viruses, because there's coughing, sneezing coming from every angle and everywhere. Yeah, so yeah. So on this video, I'll be answering a question that get asked a lot lately, and that is how I keep my house white or clean with 2 toddlers. So reason why is I clean. Yes. Yeah, honestly, it's not much to it. Honestly, that's my answer. I know everybody cleans, but I have to be like pronto, ready to go. It's like a tournament or something. As soon as one of them did something, I'm like straight after cleaning everything up. And yeah, I literally have a clean cloth or a dirty clothes somewhere that can reach really quickly and clean it up. So reason why that I do that is so that, you know, the stain can come out easier, because when you leave it for later on or for tomorrow, the day after, so on, it actually gets really hard to get rid of the stains. So as soon as I see it, I am basically wiping it off. So yeah, but there's a few things that I do that I believe it helps to keep up with them or keep up with keeping the house on its original condition. And one of them will be having them eating on the table. It's crucial that they eat on the table because it avoids mess, literally, especially when it's like foods with a lot of sauce, or even finger food. Every single meal I leave them to eat on the table, and as soon they finish, I'll be there, clean everything up, from mopping to wiping to you name it. So yeah, as soon as everything is clean, I'll let them go. The second one will be walking around with food on their hands. I also avoid this, but of course there's always exceptions, especially when we have gatherings or have people around, when the cousins are here. Yeah, it actually, yeah, basically there's always exception, and depend also on the food. Of course, we avoid things like chocolates, or I avoid things like chocolates, ice creams, and anything that can leak, like juices and things like that. But then again, you cannot always keep it up with them. Eventually, or even if you try, something always happens. So it's like I said, I always have to be pronto and ready to go and do my thing, clean it straight after the accident happened. Third one will be feeding them food myself. So one of the reasons why I feed depending on the food, but most of the food I feed them myself, is because my kids are really lazy eaters. And sometimes it even worries me. I mean, Kaylani is already very skinny. Kayel, it's on its way. I mean, it could be Kaylani's body consistency, but sometimes she worries me. She doesn't like to eat. It's always a struggle in my house for the kids to eat. So the method I found that works for me, or that I feel like at least they have something in the belly, is by feeding them myself. Sometimes we even have to fight. I end up with food everywhere, on my clothes, you name it, on my hair, like I said, you name it. But at least half of the plate they have to eat it. Yeah, so that's what I do. So instead of leaving them to eat by themselves and play with the food, that's basically what they do. At least in my house, that's what it happens. The kids usually, or normally, they will play with the food unless it's chips on the menu. If there's chips on the menu, they will eat it. For the fourth one will be toys. We actually avoid buying them too many toys. First, because the house is small. We live in a small flat. Second, because it can be very messy and they get bored really easily. I mean, just yesterday they got new toys and the toys is already on the floor, and literally they're already bored of it. They're not even playing with the toys. So that's two of the reasons why we don't buy them too many toys. We actually prefer to buy bigger toys for them. Reason why is that we find that they don't find that so boring, or they don't get bored of the bigger ones easier than the smallest one. I feel like if you have too many little toys lying around, or even yeah, just having too many small toys period, it can be very stressing. What we actually do that I've noticed that works for us is buy them toys that blends in with the furniture. Reason why is because it doesn't really feel like they're toys. It kind of camouflages with the furniture, so it feels like everything is part of the furniture. It's just one piece, so everything's supposed to be where they are. Yeah, that's what we normally do. We like to buy toys that will blend with the furniture, so in case they play in, it doesn't really look like it's too messy. They still playing, it's still in the living room, but it kind of gives the feeling that it's everything part of the entire room. So I believe if we were to have too many color toys, and yeah, things would look crazy. Yeah, I don't even want to think about it, but yeah, it would look much messier than it looks sometimes. So the final one will be clean as soon as the accident happened. Reason why is, first, you avoid the stain to penetrate. Second, you won't spend so much time trying to rub it off. And third, you will maintain your original piece, whatever that is. If it's the flooring, if it's the carpet, if it's the furniture, if it's the how do you say, well, anything, you will look after it properly. One thing that I like about our living room is that we have it's white leather sofa, and that makes it easier to clean. I don't know how many spills that sofa have had by now, but it kind of changed everything. The fact that it's not normal material and it's leather, yeah, that's a lifesaver, to be honest. Even though it's almost ruined it and we have to replace it, it still works. And yeah, it avoids a lot of stress having leather sofa. That's one thing that I would strongly advise. If you want to go for like anything light, preferably go for, if you don't have like a bigger house that you can have two sitting areas or two living rooms, one for the family and one for like a more private and formal room, I strongly would advise to get yourself a leather sofa, regardless to the color. It's a lifesaver basically. So yeah, and yeah, so I think that was pretty much it. So yeah, I hope this video helped you in any way. And yeah, I'll try to do matter of fact, if you think this video was something that you like or would like me to do more often, please let me know down below. I will do more videos like this, sharing my experiences and yeah, everything else in between. Let me know what you also would like to see next on the channel. And yeah, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, guys. I would appreciate if you could give me a big hit the bell below, the icon below next to subscribe, and while you're there, subscribe. Well, until the next video, guys, goodbye.